Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on. Today we're going to talk everyday carry. Stick around. Hey everyone, thanks for clicking on today. We're going to take a little bit of time today to speak about everyday carry. There can be a lot of controversy with that. There are some people that are adamant that everybody needs to carry the same thing every day. I'm not of that mindset. I believe what you carry day to day should fit your life, your context, maybe your career, your mindset, things like that. But also, it can vary day to day. I mean, I'm going to carry different things on a Sunday going to church, and I'm going to carry that every Sunday. And I'll actually link a video here that I talked about my every Sunday carry. But I'm going to carry something different then than I carry day to day. Likewise, if I'm staying close to home, my carry is going to be a little bit different than if I'm traveling. One of the reasons for that, sometimes you may travel, and if you have a concealed carry permit, or if you live in a state like I do where you have constitutional carry and you don't need a permit, you may carry a firearm day to day, and you may travel somewhere where you can't typically, where the laws prevent you carrying. So I think it has to adjust based on what you're doing, based on your lifestyle, and then also based on your plans for the day. So in the Bible, in Luke 14:28, it tells us, for which of you intending to build a tower does not sit down first and count the cost, whether he has enough to finish it. Well, I suggest that everyday carry should be much the same. We should sit down and we should count the cost, and we should have a plan for what we're going to need for the day. Now, I do believe there are some things that are going to be consistent day to day. For example, every day I'm going to have my keys. And even if I'm traveling internationally, my house key and my car key will stay with me at all times. Even internationally, my phone is going with me, my wallet. And my wallet can change. I'll carry a different one international because I've got a passport wallet versus what I carry domestically. But I will carry a wallet that has ID and money, forms of payment, etc. Those things are going to be every day, regardless of where you're at, regardless of what you're doing. You're going to have some form of communication. You're going to have keys that are necessary to what you need, your home, your car, your office, whatever. And those keys can vary, but you're going to have keys. You're going to have a way of communication in the form of a phone or whatever. And you're going to have a wallet. You need to have some way, some money, some form of payment. And I know people, use Apple Pay. I use that a lot myself. I'll use it on my watch. Today I'm wearing my Watch Ultra 3. So I can double click, pay with it, pay with my phone. But I generally try to keep some cash with me and also some physical cards because you just never know. And there's an old saying that 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So I like a little built-in redundancy into what I do. So there's a little bit of my philosophy behind everyday carry. I think you have to sit down, you have to count the cost, you have to know your lifestyle, you have to know your mindset, and you have to know your goal. And I think to some degree, all of us should have the same goal. We should want to be able to function within the society in which we live. We should want to be able to make it day to day, and we should want to have on our person what we need. We shouldn't just float through life unprepared. So with that being said, let's take a look at a little bit of what I carry on a typical day. I won't even call it everyday carry, but it's my most everyday carry. It's a typical day. I'm going to grab this particular bag and I'm going to go. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll come back here to finish. All right, folks. So what you see here is the bag that I carry generally day to day if I'm around. It's a 511 Tactical LVC18 2.0. It is a 30-liter bag. I purchased it roughly about 6 or 7 months ago, and I've been using it pretty consistently since then. I have found it to be an exceptional quality bag. It really is durable, good material, good craftsmanship. Love the bag. And it's what I generally carry day to day, even carry to church a lot of times on Wednesdays. A couple of the things that are attached to it, and you can see on the outside here, I keep my AirPod Pro 2s hanging here. I've got a carabiner that I ordered from Amazon that locks in. I'd had one that's a Pelican case on those. And it had a little carabiner with it, but it was not, I kept somehow unclasping it. So I ordered some of those from Amazon that lock in, they thread in, and that has proven a little better for me. Of course, my keys laying here, my wallet, I'll link it down below, but it's it's one I picked up off of Amazon. You can do the AirTag with it. I'll link those two. This is a second gen AirTag that they just came out with, but really, really good wallet. I bought it, maybe 6 months to a year ago. Also, it's a leather wallet, really good. Inside, it's got a money clip. It's a Sermon Brands, if you can see that. But really nice, really good wallet. And then I did a short on this. Some of you may have seen that. That's my 511 Alpha Scout Tanto blade. It's my daily carry knife. As you can see, I've used it quite a bit. Carried it a lot, and I'm just very familiar with it. Really good knife. I'm not a real big fan of the metal that they used on this. It's a softer metal. It's hard to keep it really sharp, but still, you had a really good knife. It's got the G10 scaled grips. It's got the little thumb hole there, and it's a good knife, good utility knife, good all-purpose knife. I don't know that you can get those anymore, so I don't think I can link that. Keys, back of the bag, you'll see a radio. I always keep it clipped on. This is a Baofeng. And I don't even remember what model, but I'll link this particular one. I've got two. This is the one that I'll carry most often. I'm working on getting my ham license. I carry this mostly to monitor. I do also have a GMRS license as well, but I keep that. Now we'll take a look at one more thing I keep on the outside before we start digging into the bag. A Walla. I don't know. I'm not up to date. I know, a lot of people have particular bottles they like. I use a Yeti every morning for coffee. That's what I use. If I'm going out somewhere and I'm going to try to take water, I take this one. I can hang it on if need be. I've got other carabiners to where I can clip it on the outside, or it's got the pockets you see me pull it out of. But it's got a simple, let's see. Let's count how many it is. So if we start here as a half, and just about a half a twist and off it is. So you can turn it up to drink, but this one also has a straw. So you can sip or you can turn it up to drink either way. Tends to keep things really cold, really well, holds ice well. I've not tried it with hot drinks, but really phenomenal for cold drinks. Use it quite a bit. I'll carry it when I'm going local. So let's start here, and I'm going to try to get this to where we can take a little bit of a look at what all's going on inside the bag. The front admin pocket of the bag is here, and it's got a lot of room in it, surprisingly. So what I keep some field notes. You never know when you might need to jot down a note. And to jot down a note, I keep these zebra pins. An F301 zebra, metal barrel, just a good all-around pin. You can pick them up pretty cheap. I keep a tourniquet from Snake Staff Systems. And people may ask, why would you carry a tourniquet? You never know what may happen. You run up on a wreck, or you never know. It's not for some kind of tactical advantage or anything like that. It's just to be prepared. Carry a Leatherman. This is a Leatherman Rebar. I will link one of those. I keep a cord for that Baofeng so that I can program it if need be. Keep some medications that are prescribed. Keep a couple of Cliff Bars. I've got another one in here also. just for a snack to have. My favorite is this one. If you've not tried them, give them a try. White chocolate macadamia nut, really, really good. I'll be honest, I keep a chocolate brownie, typically for my wife. She loves it. Years ago, these little things were popular, keeping your wallet. I keep one of them. It's got a bottle opener, a little saw, a little screwdriver, little sharp corner you can do a little chiseling with or something like that. It's got a card that tells you what all of it is, but I keep one of those in there. I keep a dry lighter. I do a lot of reading, Bible reading, obviously. I'm a pastor, so that's one thing I keep. I always keep a couple of Sharpies. You never know. Sharpies are one of the best things you can use. Those are 21 round magazines for a 6-hour that I've got tucked away that is also in this bag. But I have a little red pull here. I ordered those separate to stick on, and I'll leave those. But it has a pocket for concealed carry. I'm not going to pull it out, unholster it. That is in there. That's with me every day. Then, of course, you have the magazines that I showed you up front. It's got another little pocket here, if you can see. And in this pocket, I always carry a knife. This is a fixed blade knife from CRKT. It's a CRKT Sting. And I always keep the straps on it. I can always just strap it on and not have to have my bag. I keep a face cover. It's good to keep larger particles, things like that. So that's all that's in that top pocket. Does have a little room here. You've got 4 pockets here, 2 pockets here. You've got a Velcroed pocket in the front here where you can keep things, and of course, this zipper pocket. And I can't get down in there to show you, but it does have a couple of places in there to where you can hook something. It's got like a webbing in there. So directly in behind that pocket would be here. A couple of things I keep. I always try to keep a lighter, and I keep a refillable lighter. I keep flints, a Zippo, and I keep some fluid for Zippo. I've got 2 right now because the one's about to go is about empty. Like to burn candles a lot. Plus, you never know what you may have to do. I keep some paracord. That can always be handy. I keep a little 511 pry bar. I've just got it attached onto zipper. You've got another pocket here. I don't have anything in there now. Keep a little grooming set. Scissors, fingernail clippers. You don't want to look like an animal. It's got an eyeglass place here. And I do sometimes keep stuff in here. Sometimes I wear contacts like I am today. And when I wear contacts, I'll keep my contact solution case in here, as well as my glasses if I have to get out of my contacts and into glasses. And I'll keep things like that in there. So there's that pocket. Then you also have this back pocket. I always carry a towel when I preach. This towel's actually been around the world with me. I used it when I preached in Togo, Africa recently, and did a leadership conference there. We Are the Church of God. Ordered that from Pathway, which is our publishing house. I keep a bag of cords, cables, various charging cables, connectivity cables I may need. I've got a battery. Anker is one of the best that I've found. And this particular one, does the intelligent charging. It's got a built-in USB-C to either feed power to it or to feed power out of it. And then on the top, so you can see there it has the USB-C and USB-A. I've got an older laptop I keep. Most of the time I use a MacBook, but just to carry day to day, I've got an old IBM ThinkPad X1. It's old, really old. But it does well for what I need. I can program my radio, I can access my Bible software, and it has served me really well as just a secondary computer to carry with me without having to beat up my good expensive computer. One other thing I do carry on here, and again, it's not something that you can get now. I've got a little bit better carabiner on this one to keep it secure, but let me take it off, and I'll link these carabiners too. 4.7s used to make flashlights, and I don't even know if they're still a company. I've had this light for probably 12 to 15 years, somewhere in that neighborhood. But this is the 4.7 Quark 123. The Quark was either in a 123 or an AA, and what that referred to was the battery. So the 123 takes the 123 batteries, takes 2 of them. This particular light, and there you can see the name on it, it's sealed, it's water resistant, and it had multiple, there's turbo bright, and then strobe. You could do a half turn on the light, and you had a moonlight, low, medium, high, and then an SOS. So that's the Morse coded light for SOS. So it had that. You could stand it. Move that out of the way. You could stand it like that. One of the big things of it too was in that moon mode, that very first one, which is very dim. It's supposed to have a battery life of 30 days, continuous run on that low level light. It has little holes in the ring there. You can see where you can put through a lanyard. It has the clip where you can clip it onto a hat or whatever, or a pocket. It's gnarled, gives you good grip on it. As you've seen, has this little carrying case that it came with as well. Just a really good flashlight. I wish they still made these, but now, of course, all the lights now, like the O lights and things like that, are much, much brighter. This particular one was only about 200 lumens, but it has a really, really good beam to it. So it served me well, and I have no need at this point to buy another light because that one just works. Now I want to mention one other thing some of you may have seen or noticed, and let me tilt the camera up here. And I'm going to zoom in on that plate a little bit. So let me explain to you a little bit about that plate. About 3 years ago, I was able to go to Zambia in Lusaka and teach at our university there. I went over to teach a course on Pentecostal theology of the Holy Spirit. And one of the students that was there at the school gave me a set of plates. He gave me that one and that one, and I keep them displayed in our dining room here. One is a reminder of the goodness of people that I have encountered in ministry over the years, but two, also kind of as a reminder to pray for those in Africa and to pray for those that I've encountered in ministry along the way. Friends, if you would like to help support what we do in missions, there's a link in the description below, but I'll link also here. You can donate on our website at renewedministries.net, or you can go to renewedministries.org. It just forwards you over to the .net site, but renewedministries.net. And we are a registered 501c3 public charity. You can donate there to help the missions work that we do in Pakistan, Middle East, in Africa, in Togo, in Zambia. And I would love to be able to get some regular donations coming in where we could start supporting some of these people in their education endeavors to be able to impact generations of people doing ministry. So if you want to help support, then just click on the website. You can help us there. But let's get back over here and let's wrap up the video. All right, folks. So there you have it. That's what I carry. That 511 bag I have found to be pretty good. I think I'm going to look at a different bag. I recently had a short stay in the hospital. Ended up with a phenomenal roommate, and we were just talking, and he put me on to a different everyday carry bag that I think I'm going to check out. Haven't looked at it yet. I've kind of priced it, looked at it online, but I haven't put my hands on one to look at, but I'll do that soon. And if I get it, I'll do a video on that. But there you go. That's some of the things that I'm going to carry day to day around town when I'm local, just so that I can have things that I need. And even a lot of times I will carry that particular bag with that particular setup, and then I'll just throw in, I've got a smaller Bible, I'll throw that in, and that will be even what I'll carry on a Wednesday night to church. So hopefully that helps. All of the products are linked in the description below. You can find them there. On Amazon, it's an affiliate link. Others are not. but you can find those there, and may even give you some ideas. I would urge you, don't copy my setup. Sit down, count the cost for what you need, count the cost for what you're trying to accomplish, and build out something that is easy for you to carry, that you don't have to give a lot of thought to, but that will carry you through day to day. All right, and there it is. Thanks for watching, everyone. And don't forget, if we can hit 100 subscribers, when I hit 100 subscribers, we are going to take a look at a firearm. We're going to take a look at some range time, some durability testing on an old laptop that is not functional anymore. And we're just going to have a little fun at 100 subscribers. So help me out. Share the video. Tell your friends. Click like, click subscribe, get the notifications, all those things. And let's look forward to that 100 subscriber mark where we can have some fun. Have a blessed day.